Welcome to the Sleepy C and Big D Show.
And we're back after our hiatus.
Weeks.
Is that
hiatus,
the word?
Yeah.
Hiatus. 2-week hiatus.
Can we get a definition on hiatus just to be really sure? I feel like we should have been prepared with that, but I mean, sorry to cut you off.
You've only had 2 weeks to prepare for it, but why not?
Right, you know.
This is the Sleepy C and Big D Show with fact checker Rosa in the house.
Ooh.
And today's topic, how Sleepy C and Rosa are the worst lesbians around.
I feel like worst is like, that's like heavy. You're throwing a lot of weight at us right now.
Well,
not
do
like
your
as
part.
much as I weigh.
Do your part, and it wouldn't be so bad.
You know what? Let's just cut down to the chase.
Let's go to it.
Big D here is referencing the fact that Rosa and I went to dinner the other night. It was a quick on-the-go bite. We had...
Well, let's back it up to what'd you do for the Gay Pride Parade?
I worked that weekend, actually.
Okay, and the parade was on a Sunday. What'd you do on Sunday?
I rested because I was exhausted. And we should
and
all
God
be allowed...
Said,
I was just going to say,
rest.
we should all be allowed 1 day's rest, for fuck's sake.
Even though you're not allowed in heaven, you decided to take that day to rest.
Well, I figure either way I should get mine, right? I mean, that's...
Get it while you can, right now?
You gotta eventually, break the habit for the fucking work week. I mean, if you don't, you're gonna go a little bit crazy. As we all know, I do on occasion. I go a tad bit fucking crazy.
No.
Yeah, so, real quick though, interjection. Just to cut back to hiatus, that was a perfect use of it, as it means a pause or gap in a sequence, series, or process.
It's almost like I have some intelligence.
It's almost as if you knew what the fucking word meant already.
Thank God for the day calendars.
Thank God for Rosa here that had that on the ready. She was real quick with that.
On the fly.
Yeah. Like, she came back with a vengeance.
Right?
She's just like, 2-week hiatus? I got you with your hiatus.
I got this. I got a new phone, and it's new signal, strong signal.
She's all, I'm fucking sweating to death, so the quicker we can get out of here, the better.
Right?
Fantastic.
Good thing the AC is on and not working as well as it should.
You heard it just kick on. Yeah, that was great. I know, I could feel it.
It was either that or I dropped my vibrator.
Things are cooling either way.
Exactly.
Speaking of cooling, things are cooling in the Honda now that we've established how much of a pain in the ass it was to do.
Air conditioning in the house.
But we've got AC fully operational right now.
Hello.
I told Big D here earlier, if it goes out tomorrow, I'm fine, because today it was
cold
fucking
as it's blowing today.
Real good and cold.
Correct.
Beautiful. I learned that with my new thermometer that somebody recommended that I get.
And isn't it the best thing you've ever had this whole time?
In fact, you know what? To be honest, it comes in handy quite often. Like I check all the vehicles now that way. I'm just like, well, might as well.
And if you're like, oh my God, it's so hot out here, you just take it out, put it on your box, boom. You know exactly how cold it is or how hot it is.
Yeah. Today, there was various factors that led me to know already that it was the fucking 3-digit level, but
just the heat rising from the ground, eggs, birds falling from the sky.
All of it. I mean, the fucking cars were pushing so much heat, and of course, the ones I had to test drive, I was just like, oh my God, these are going to be so fucking hot to work on afterwards. I don't even want to do it.
It makes you not want to even turn on the AC, because then it's just be that much hotter.
It's more shit, more shit's running.
It's hotter.
But, it's cool. It's cool. We survived.
So the what would you say, the peak of anti-gay as far as restaurants, the Chick-fil-A,
the top of the creme de la creme of anti-gayers, I think. I'm pretty sure. I don't know. I guess
Gayers?
I guess I don't know. I'm just on the fly right now here, Dave. Okay,
I
just
wanted
let it
to
roll.
make sure we're gonna let it go.
Just now it's interrupted, and I don't even know where I've lost my thought.
The top of the heap of the anti-gay
stance. That's a perfect way to say it.
Yes.
Instead of okay, so would be probably Chick-fil-A, to my knowledge. I don't know if Applebee's is over in the fucking shadows, like fucking hate gays.
They're not that good anyway. So
no, nobody gives, and that's my point, is that nobody gives a shit, even if they are anti. It's like, okay, we weren't coming there anyways, so yeah, you're welcome. But that being said, Chick-fil-A, it's pretty fucking good. To be honest, I used to not know anything about it because we didn't have one.
You've heard, but no one's ever said.
But I never had one myself. Should
we discuss the backfire on me for that, or should we just go through your story first?
We're going to go through the story first because I'm
story.
super pumped about this shit. I'm going to say right here and now, I eat there. I will continue to eat there because I'm fucking hungry and I want something that's at least going to be well made. And this trip there, this trip, which is literally probably the 5th time I've ever had Chick-fil-A, anyways. Maybe a couple. Fact check. Can we get a background on that? Because I wasn't even introduced to Chick-fil-A. I don't think.
Well,
until...
after hearing the story, because you know me and chicken, so
yeah,
after hearing the
you
story,
don't fuck with chicken anyways,
I'm almost tempted to try it.
I'm telling you, dude, worth the trip. Like, I'll go there. I'll get us lunch tomorrow. How about that? I'll go to fucking Chick-fil-A. It's got to be like when it's low traffic though, because obviously that shit's fucked. But there, and you know what? I gotta go. Rosa said that honestly, the only time that they're not super crazy fucking busy
is in the morning.
Is first thing in the morning.
Yeah, because who eats chicken in the morning?
I guess
not first thing in the morning because they're busy.
Yeah. Not even. She was like not even beginning of their shift. It's like 8:30 is right when you should be there.
So you go there often?
She used to.
I used to work like a block up.
Ah.
Yeah, prime location. I mean, that's how we are with our locations that we utilize.
Correct.
It's like, and then the best thing is that at least she was. It's like, fuck, that's at least better.
So maybe they already knew her, and that's why they let you guys in.
They're like, she gets a pass. She used to definitely heavily support us.
She used to be straight.
She's an enforcer. Yeah. We've seen her in here with a dude.
Yeah.
So she was like, maybe, I don't know. All right, so for the record, not only have I had limited even experiences with Chick-fil-A, and again, very, very impressive. Chicken sandwich, I know it seems so simple, but it's not.
I mean, KFC fucked it up.
Yes, exactly. And many people can. No names. But, point is, they crush this shit. I mean, it's better than any chicken sandwich I've had at any other fast food. This is also fast food. Keep that in mind. All right, so we fucking get in there, or we go, and it's a line literally out onto the main road, which isn't like the In-N-Out line that goes to the main road. That's, not as bad. But this is like, this would cause serious accidents, and people don't give a fuck. They're like, about that chicken. Okay?
Really?
Yeah, no. Nobody fucking cares. They're just like, no. I'm in line here for my chicken. The way that the parking lot structure is fucked, you can't actually get into any of their parking because the line blocks access.
Oh.
Yeah, so then imagine we've gotten in there before, and then it's like you're trapped in there almost.
Okay.
So continuing forward, I was like, no, I'm not sitting in this line. That's fucking ridiculous. Okay, we're starving. We're fucking hungry. We go and park.
You're taking it right to the devil.
Yeah, I was just like, nah, we're not. We're going to the heart of this beast. That's what's happening here. So we go and park. We had to park in the fucking adjacent parking lot because of how crazy. Just in general, it shares a parking lot with a gym. So
you go figure.
With a heavy populated white area, like fancier whites. So it's like they have money and they like to look good. Like obviously, I have little money, and I'm letting myself go. No, I'm just kidding. But,
well, you're married now. Who does it matter?
Right. You know what? Somebody told me that before. They were just like, well, you're married. I'm just like,
you got to look good for now.
Okay. Well, no, they didn't say it like that. They were just like, well, they're like, that's love weight you're putting on.
Yeah,
I was just like, is that what we're calling it?
Yeah.
That's cool. I'm glad it has a name. Like, that's fantastic.
You can talk to it at night.
Yeah, it's great. So, but anyways, cut back to... We're in the parking lot. We fucking find a spot. I wedge ourselves into... we're driving in the truck. So we wedge ourselves into this mediocre-sized parking spot, and we make that shit work. It's actually designated for the gym. We're winging it. We're fucking hungry. Okay, like I said, we're not playing games. We charge in... Not that quickly. We're fucking walking regular people. We're not... I'm not...
You're not going to run. Come on.
Yeah, no, that wasn't... I mean, we were hungry, but I mean, it's cool.
It's not going anywhere.
Yeah. And on the way, we saw this big-ass giant dog in the back of a 4Runner or something.
And, of course, you had to stop for that.
I almost went up to it, but I was like, well, I don't know where the owners are, and they might get weird. We're in a different town. I didn't want to fuck around. So
yeah.
And, again, we're hungry. So we just continue on. We get in there. It's about as jam-packed there as it visibly looks like in the line.
Line inside also?
And I will say that they may be anti-gay on their stance or whatever, But it doesn't matter who you are. People love chicken. All people love chicken. It's not just gay people or black people or white people or fucking green people. It doesn't matter. People love chicken. Holy shit. I mean, it was like a mob scene of all different people, and I loved it. I was like, okay, cool. Like, you know, I've never, again, I've never been inside. This fucking line was stacked. I was almost kind of like, oh my God, are we really going to do this shit? But I think they had 5, maybe 6 registers, and they were all utilized.
Bravo.
You go anywhere else. Anywhere else. They could only have 2 registers at whatever your place you're at. Mm-hmm. And one of them will be vacant. In fact, when you come in, they'll probably both be vacant, and you have to, like, flag somebody down.
The line you're in is the one that closes, right?
Right.
Oh, I have to go on my break.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, I'm leaving right now, actually. Yeah. Sorry. This is my last customer. I fucking hate that shit. Only because the way I was taught, I mean, you don't just...
Can you close the rope in front of you?
Yeah. Can you cut that off? Because after you, I'm done.
Yeah.
Like, and yelling it.
And you're the one that has to tell the people, could you let them know that I'm done after you?
Yeah. By the way, sorry, dude. She said she's done after this, so... I don't know. You have exactly.
Hell,
you have to be the fucking bearer of bad news, and I'm just like, this isn't my shit.
I don't work here.
I'm not saying fuck off. She is, or whoever. Anyways, so cut back to Chick-fil-A.
What kind of time frame are we talking about to order?
All the fucking registers filled. I swear to God, I think we were there standing in line for less than 10 minutes, and there was probably 15 people in front of us. 10 to 15. I'll say 10 to 15 because, again, we all know my number assumption is weak. Right, but they fucking rifled through us. I mean, real quick. And then the food time, they have somebody on staff. I mean, and again, I don't know, obviously, how their scheduling works out or whatever, but the way that it appears to be so is that they had those people crushing at the registers. Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, this place is busy all the fucking time, so they have to at least have a handful of people on staff.
Right.
So all the registers... Then they've got their whole crew in the back. Didn't even get a head count on there because it was fucking swarming of just other people. It was difficult to keep track.
Yeah.
But they had somebody on staff to strictly only be bringing people's food out. Their order. It's not like
they deliver.
Yeah, they bring it to your table.
Like, is it Carl's Jr.?
Do they? I don't even. I haven't been inside. I haven't been inside a Carl's Jr. in so fucking long that I honestly couldn't even say.
I think they're the one. Yeah. They have the little number.
They have a number. It's a number triangle. Right? Yeah. I mean, clearly I'm still fat enough to remember.
Right.
You know, the basics.
So 10 minutes.
So 10 minutes in line.
Then what happens?
And then we had ordered a brownie as if our meal wasn't enough.
What did we order? What's on the menu?
We each just got a chicken sandwich, and it's just like the original chicken sandwich. I mean, it's classic. You don't fuck with the classic. It's cool. You know, like everything you need.
Simple
just a chicken and cheese sandwich. I think there's some pickles on there, and I think that's it. Okay. I don't know. Rosa would be best for fact checking, but she's vacated the spot for the moment.
Yep.
She'll be back, and we'll get her right on that, everybody. So, but yeah, so I mean, nothing fancy, and then it came within, I want to say 10 to 15 minutes there. With looking at the crowd, I mean, it wasn't bad.
And so then it was delivered to your table.
Brought to our table, and then additionally, they have somebody else that she strictly was just cleaning and maintaining the not utensils. Well, I guess utensils were there probably too, but condiments like little ketchups and shit.
The little napkin dispenser thingy.
And that's another thing too. They have this sauce. I don't know what the fuck it is, Dave. It's kind of equivalent to how I feel about the Thousand Island spread magic that In-N-Out does. Mm-hmm. They're like neck and neck for their yumminess. I'm just like, yes, 3 isn't enough. Like, my wife and I love this shit, so you only gave us 3. I don't know. We made it work. It's fine. But, so we get our food, and we're halfway through the shit. To be honest, I think I maybe even finished my whole sandwich by the time that we realized that we didn't receive our fudge brownie thing or whatever the fuck it was. Fantastic. Fucking delicious, okay? And by the way, I'm just like the entire time.
Your mouth's watering this whole time.
I'm just like in awe, looking at, taking in everything. Like, Rosa's just like, "What are you doing?" She's like, "Eat," and I'm just like, "Oh my God, look at this! It's magic! Like, they fucking burnt through that line real fast, and then it got stacked up, like, it was empty for all of about 5 seconds, and then another rush of people came inside, and they fucking crushed it again. Like, it was just, it was flawless. It was like watching, like, a ballet or something. Yeah. And, oh my God, the fucking... Okay, so, time out. I was going to say the kicker, but we'll wait for that. We'll wait for that. Let's step back and say... we had another guy. I'm assuming he was a manager-esque. He wore a tie, and he looked like he didn't have as much things to do as other people. But wait for it, because he comes over to Rosa and I, and this is, by the way, before we realized we didn't get the fucking brownie yet. Okay. So he comes over, and I didn't even know, because I'm such a fat. I was like, I'm fucking hungry when we got the food. I just started crushing it. He comes over and he's like, it must be difficult to eat over here in the dark. Sorry about this bulb being out. And I was just like, what? Like, fucking mouthful, just like trying to be polite, but I'm just like, what is it? Like, what is this? What do you mean? And he like points up, and I'm just like, oh, our light is out. I was like, didn't even know. I told the fucking guy. I was like, didn't even notice, dude. I was like, that's cool. And then he offers us free refills, and I was like, well, no, I'm okay. I'm trying to limit my soda intake right now. So I was just like, no, thank you. I'm okay. And Rosa had a sweet tea, so he was like, oh, no, those are refillable too. So she got a sweet tea refill, and when he walked away, I was like, what the fuck? I'm all even more impressed. I'm like, this place is amazing. Can you believe it? I'm all table servant. Like, he came over. Not only did he
I want to divorce and want to marry this place.
I'm like, what the fuck? Yeah, I'm all, how do I get stock in you guys? Because you can only be on the rise. I mean, Jesus. So he goes and gets the drinks. Or I'm sorry, just drink. And comes back, and then he was just like, oh, well, how is everything? Just really, attentive. I was just like, okay, dope. But also, back the fuck up, dude. I got to get back to this sandwich. Okay, cool. So Rosa, though, says, she was just like, well, that's probably just because the fucking light bulb's out. I mean, realistically. And that made sense. I was like, no. I was like, you think? I was like, that's fucking... I was like, they're so impressive.
A lot of work for a bulb.
Right. And I'm like, and they're so impressive. And we don't need to see to crush this shit. So... I'm like trying to do the basic math on it, and it's just not computing. And so then, though, like not even maybe another minute or two later, he goes to the next table over and was like, "You guys need free or any refills or whatever?" Because the sodas are free refills. He established that there's some other fucking drink that you don't get part of the drink refilled. You only get the other part. I don't know, whatever the fucking.
You can have all the ice you want.
Yeah, definitely have all the ice you want. So I told you there's somebody that's fucking taking care of the condiment section and wiping shit down, and that's a separate person. They're wiping tables. Mm-hmm. That's a separate person from the person that's delivering food. And
good, because you don't want someone that's picking up garbage, cleaning your
table.
Food, right.
Exactly, but it's just like things that make so much sense to a type whatever person that I am, I guess, that it just like sound logic. You know what I mean? You just can't, certain things like, oh my God, did you see that? I had like a mild panic attack or some shit just describing this scenario, because I know that emotion of like, oh my God, don't touch things until you've, and I told Rosa, I said, I saw at least like 5 or 6 people wash their hands multiple times. I was just like, that's just beautiful. And the faucet's right up there, so you can see, like the cleanliness factor. It's just, that's a huge gold star.
Especially
in my
working
eyes.
with chicken.
Yeah. You got, all of this. You got food in general. I know that I will trust places, and you just don't think about it. You have to not think about it. Because if you do, you'll just be ruined forever. But in this instance, I've just like never felt more comfortable eating my food and knowing that I was just going to be just fine.
Even though it was in the dark.
Yeah, dark or not, like I said, anti-gay establishment or not, don't give a fuck. Because it was just like watching an orchestra, okay? Just every note was on point. Everything was just impressive.
So the sandwiches were glorious?
Mm-hmm. And then the fucking brownie, we managed to score. We got the end piece, or the corner piece. Which we're big fans of.
Yeah.
I was playing games at first, and I was like, no thanks, it's fine. I don't want to, I'll just enjoy the sandwich, and that's it. And Rosa was like, quit playing, have some of this. Thank fucking goodness I followed through with that, because holy shit, it was majestic. I ended up getting like at least a third, if not half that thing. Like,
so now let's compare this to your other favorite, the Domino's chocolate thing.
Two different things, though.
Okay, but how would you compare? I mean, is there a preference between the two?
Like, if you put them out in front of me right now, hot lava cakes all day.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I fucks with that hard because they got the lava inside. You know, it's just... And the powdered sugar on top. We're fucking up because now we got to get some of those on the way home. So, thanks a lot, Dave.
And you're welcome. I have stock in Domino's.
And also, thanks because that's now...
So, yeah, that works perfect.
I have to get some. We talked about it.
Well, you
right?
can
That's
not.
a selling point.
Exactly.
Okay. She can hear us, I think.
Oh, she's right there. Should we be talking about her?
Anywho...
we were supposed to check something about your sandwiches. Oh, was it just a standard
Oh,
original filet or
can
something?
What comes on the sandwich? Because you know me, I just barreled into that shit. I wasn't checking it out.
Looking, so
It's like there's like a lettuce. There's a one piece of lettuce, right?
Yeah, so it's the Chick-fil-A. We got the deluxe.
Yeah.
oh, the deluxe, because that comes with cheese.
Yeah, so it comes with cheese and lettuce and possibly tomato, I don't know. But without the deluxe, it's just the chicken and like 2 or 3 pickles, and that's it on buttered
Bread.
Buns.
And then they have that special sauce.
God, yes, the Chick-fil-A sauce. It's a mistake.
Was that an orgasm?
You saw my anxiety
Yeah.
thing earlier. That's like that, but like at a. You know what? Might have been a mild orgasm.
Right.
Might have been. There's a what is that? We have slight possibilities for a incoming storm front.
Right.
Sorry, I'm not a meteorologist,
No, you're not.
obviously.
Yeah.
Maybe one day. I feel like I could sell that, you know?
You could.
I mean,
you just need a clicker
It's
and
just,
point
yeah,
at a
I'm
wall.
all just click and point. I mean, what? They don't even know. They're always wrong anyways.
Right.
Anyways,
Well,
they're like
computer
unless
model.
it's like fucking dead of summer, they're like it's gonna be a hot one.
Yeah.
We got that.
And the next
Barb.
day it rains.
Yeah. Thanks a lot, Overcast. Fucking burnt
So
out.
you never mentioned the
Oh.
brownie issue. So the guy came by
So
again, or what happened?
So he had come by, and when he delivered our food, he took our cup thing that they give you that holds the special delicious sauces. That's why they give it to you like that, and your receipt. He fucking took the whole thing, dumped out our sauces, and tossed the receipt on accident. Not thinking, of course, he's not thinking we needed anything else because we didn't realize we fucking didn't get everything. We're ready to eat. You know what I mean? Like, it wasn't fucking like, let me check everything. It's like, no, it's time now.
It's been 20 minutes.
Right. So, so we tell him, like, look, I'm sorry, but when you came by and you grabbed that thing, you had the fucking receipt in there. I did not swear at him. Sorry.
Good sir.
Yeah, I was just like, I'm sorry, when you get a chance, like, if by chance you know that you have that receipt maybe, or you guys have a copy of it or something, I was like, we had a brownie and we just never got that. And he was just like, oh, I'll get you that right now. I was just like, when you get a second, like, no problem. Because I don't fuck with people that fuck with my
your food. Yep.
Like, I'm just like, please, good sir, know that I'm not lying. We didn't already just murder a brownie because that's believable that we would do it. Wow, that is believable.
Those that know, yeah.
I do on occasion like to eat dessert prior so that I know I got room for it. But not in this instance.
Okay,
We did
good.
not do that. So it was all honesty. And he was just like, oh yeah, no problem. Fucking didn't give a shit about the receipt. I mean, and it's stuff like that. It's like, don't get me wrong. Obviously, we have to know within a bounds. You can't, or you can penny pinch and make sure that But I mean, when you're making money like that, a fucking brownie once a week or something. You know what I mean? Like they just know within reason. It's like it's things like that where
Now-
I don't even know how much the fucking brownie costs. Maybe $1.99. Maybe I don't know.
Did they not give it to you because of their anti-gay policy?
Possibly. Maybe they were like, they heard me call her my brownie.
Right.
I'm just kidding. I don't call her
That's
that.
because the light was off.
Yeah.
You have a darker tone in the dark, Rosa.
Yes. This is actually true. See how dark she is now?
Right.
Darker.
Dark. Got it.
But, I didn't even fucking...
You guys do know you're in Chick-fil-A, right?
we're chicks. It's cool. But, so he brings the brownie, and no problem. I'm fucking just excited. I'm just, again, everything's just so beautiful in this place. I'm watching them tear through the next line of people. No problem. Just flawless. Like duet
So it was like
ice skating.
It was like
Couples
dinner
ice
and a
skating.
show.
Exactly. Oh my God, just that. But not like a circus. Like I said, like figure figure skating.
Yeah.
Couples figure skating. Yeah, it was beautiful. So then the end all be all. This is the bottom line jaw dropper. Okay, we fucking go to throw out the garbage. I've never been so happy and this weird emotion that I can't describe. I can't even describe it, okay? But the fucking garbage is automated. You put your tray near it and it opens a hatch. Just fucking right there.
It is 2019, people.
I know that. I know you say that, and I even thought that. I was like, well, I mean, it's 2019. Fuck, we should have been doing this for years already. Okay, it's like the people that came up with the fucking upside down handle for the door in the bathrooms. I don't know what place that is, Buffalo Wild Wings or something. But somebody came up so you can hook it and not have to fucking touch the door handle with your hand.
Yeah.
It's things like that are just fucking genius, and they're things that have literally caused me fucking anxiety for like my whole life. Okay, I'm just like, oh, I have to touch the fucking garbage can to put my garbage in there, and then if I even go to the bathroom before we leave to then wash my fucking garbage-ridden hands that are just sloshed with garbage because nobody else wants to touch the shit either. There's just fucking ketchup smeared and fucking goo and sticky soda stuff just fucking all over the door flap. Okay, so you fucking try to sneak past all that bullshit that nobody else wants to touch anyways, and then you're like, well, let me go wash my fucking hands off, and then you go in there and it's a knob. It's a doorknob to get in and out of the fucking bathroom.
Yeah, and your hands are all wet, so you're slipping out completely.
It's
getting
just
all
sick.
The filth off
and they
of
don't
it.
have paper towels. No. They only have a fucking blow dryer.
Which
this
is even worse. We've all learned.
We're literally describing my fucking worst nightmare right now. Okay, of like a series of events.
The only thing they could have done is throw your chicken on the floor.
Oh my God! Or if I dropped like just fucking any part of my meal, just oh my God. But you know what's crazy is that honestly, I would have trusted them to make me another one, because I bet you if that had happened, they'd been like, "Oh my God, we saw that, and let us take care of you right now. Let's you know what? Let's get you another sandwich." I full-heartedly believe they would do. Am I going to test that? Absolutely fucking not. But my point is that so far they've shown me that they are that kind of establishment. You know what I mean? One that truly gives a fuck about their fucking customers. I'm all, what's the word? I was going to say consumers or whatever.
What is it that I am when I'm spending money for something?
When I come to buy shit from other people. But yes, Rosa did tag me. I wanted to show you this also, or mention this also earlier, is that in addition to how fucking impressive that I've already described that this establishment is, okay? In addition to that, it says, she sent me a what is this? It's a fucking Instagram post, and it's probably a tweet, it looks like, and they made it into a fucking thing. But it says a Chick-fil-A worker jumps through the drive-through window to save a choking boy. What the fuck? And the thing actually says, what the fuck these dudes be going through in orientation? Like what is it? Like, they're going through EMT and fucking firefighting skills, drills. Like, what the fuck?
While we were eating your sandwich, we changed your tires for you.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just like, we noticed that you had a small leak nail, in there.
We got that patched.
We went ahead and just took care of that for you.
Sorry for the delay.
Oh, fuck. Oh, my God. It's just... like, that would not surprise me, like they truly, that's an establishment. And again, I mean, I love my wife. I am in a lesbian marriage, okay? But goddamn Chick-fil-A. And then that's the best part. that was the best and worst part is I was describing all these things. I started texting Big D immediately. I was like, oh my God, I know what the fuck we're going to talk about. It's going to be Chick-fil-A because they're so impressive.
We managed to do a whole episode of Chick-fil-A.
A whole fucking episode dedicated to Chick-fil-A. This is crazy. But he was just like, you guys are the worst lesbians ever because, we're going to a place that is known for being anti-gay. We come into work. I say we, like Rosa works with me. She does not. For those that are thinking that maybe she did, she doesn't.
We started a discussion, and we both know a gay man that... we both know a gay man.
We both.
And so my
Dave's plan here was to fucking like out me for
Out her,
going
yes.
to an
You know.
anti-gay establishment.
Right. So we discussed I mentioned it to him, and what is his outburst? Do you remember?
Instantly, he's like, go ahead. And Dave says, go ahead and tell him him where you went. And I was just like, oh fuck. Oh look, man, I fucking looked him dead in the eye. I'm all, look, dude. Rosa and I went to Chick-fil-A last night.
And his response?
And just without missing a beat, he's all, oh my god, I love Chick-fil-A. It's delicious. They have the best fucking shit.
I'm like, what the fuck is going on here?
It was beautiful. And it just, and that's the thing. Like I said,
dogs and cats are kissing.
and Chick-fil-A makes chicken that dogs and cats would also love.
Right?
It's good for good clean fun for the whole family,
So
except for the gays.
Backfired on
but at the
me,
same time,
yeah, the two gays, and that's 100% fine, and
Yeah,
they'll go there all the time. And
you thought you had a nail in the coffin there, but no. I was, like I said, I even was waiting for that too, because I was like, man, he's from that same area, like where there's one right there, and I'm just like, fuck, he probably goes there all the time. like how could you not, if that's an option compared to the fucking other places you have? You got McDonald's, you got what is that, Taco Bell, Jack in the Box, Carl's Jr. Of course, we all know the fucking fat, like, let's work on our pancita, all right?
Yeah.
We all know it. We all go there still on occasion.
Well, why not?
But if you had one right there in your town amongst all those other shit options,
now we'll have to see if there's something coming closer.
if I was gonna say, if I lived closer, I would fucking eat there all the time. Like, I see why it happens.
Do they have
like why you're like, oh no,
frequent,
I used to eat there all the time while I worked right
rewards card?
there. They should.
They probably don't, because they don't need it.
If they did, we
If it's
probably
as
wouldn't
good as
get
you guys
one.
are saying.
We probably wouldn't get one. They'd be like, this is weird. There's two Mrs. Venegases at the same residence.
Yeah. Actually, you know what?
We're not sending you coupons
We're
anymore.
going to send those to you. You just have to stay in the dark booth.
Yeah. You guys stay over there in the corner where no one can say things, and don't touch.
Yeah. We're going to keep your hands across the table.
We like you guys because you spend money here, but I mean...
Yeah. Yeah, even if it costs us a brownie every now and then. The main thing is that, we just keep you guys in the dark.
Yeah. So, overall, I think the bottom line here
is
is...
a thumbs up.
Because I was worried, or not even worried, I was thinking, are we, like, bad lesbians for supporting a place that's anti-lesbian, well, anti-all,
Anti-everything, right.
or are they frowned upon more because they're still, you know what I mean? Like, it's not like anybody has to go in there and declare who they are. You know what I mean?
No, of course. I mean, it's not like they didn't serve you.
And like I said, it was a straight up, fucking melting pot
thing, right?
It was a melting pot of.
And
of
obviously,
people in there.
you aren't the only one. We've learned that. So.
Yeah. So I mean, like I said, I don't know. I feel like I'm probably still going to hell. Which, I'm still going. I was already headed there. Okay, bummer. I'm gonna go there extra, I guess.
Right.
But you know what? For now, I'm gonna say worth the chicken.
Hey, at least you're gonna have that. Well, at this point, we managed to do an entire podcast
a whole
on
episode
Chick-fil-A.
of Chick-fil-A. Now
so
what are we going to call this?
I'm not even going to call. I'm just going to call it "We're Back" or Chick-fil-A. So this is what we do after a 2 weeks rant. We go on a Chick-fil-A 40-minute rant.
But you know what? That was the biggest thing I think that happened in my life in the last 2 week hiatus.
And so to go further, how much she appreciated it. She physically texts me during her meal that, oh my God, I'm eating this, and oh my God, they're doing this and this and this. And this. So
we may go there now. I mean, I don't know.
We said we're going there for lunch.
That's not a bad thing, Dave. That doesn't mean we can't go to lunch tomorrow.
No, you've already made your claim you're having Domino's tonight. Do I have to remind you?
No, I'm sorry. I made the claim of having the lava cakes
from Domino's.
That doesn't negate possibilities of any other main course.
True. We
can get that. Have that on the ride home.
Fortunately for you, you don't have to edit anything tonight to have it ready for tomorrow.
That's true.
But yeah,
that is true. I do luck out there.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. The unlucky side is that I haven't managed to finish this chilada yet.
Well, we're done here, so you'll be able to chug it down. So we want to thank everyone for listening. Sorry for our delay, but we want to make sure we came back strong, and we're still here. We're not going anywhere. And if you make it to Chick-fil-A, whether you're gay or not,
It's
apparently
delicious.
It's delicious. She's got me convinced, and we know how that is. So,
Yeah.
next episode, we will touch again on Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, we'll see where Dave's at with that.
And see where we land, yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Bye.